Yeah, what's going on YouTube? It's your boy DOAKABONDS, Urban Tech Reviews, with another review of a hot product that fairly new to the market. Not the newest, but fairly new. So we got the Samsung Galaxy S7. You see up here, 32 gigabyte. Y'all see that right there. Now, I know y'all probably thinking, if y'all watch my channel, I had an iPhone 6s Plus. But I was never really an iPhone guy. I was so deep with Samsung, like my last whatever phones before that was all Samsung phones. So I decided to switch it up and get the Apple for a while. But now I'm back, I'm back with Samsung where I belong. So the story, I'm gonna tell you a story of how I got this phone. I'm not a rich dude. I make, I get how I can get it basically. So I went on Craigslist and I was looking for people, who had this phone or the S6 Edge Plus. I was actually looking to get that. First I was on the hook with this guy about to get this 6S, the 6 Edge Plus, S6 Edge Plus. That's what I was about to get. And then I happened to run across a guy with this, and actually, when I break it down to you, when I tell you about this phone, I would have preferred probably the S6 Plus, the S6 Edge. I would have probably preferred that, but we ain't on that right now. We talking about this phone right here. So, make a long story short, I ended up trading. I just, straight up and up trade. I traded my iPhone 6s Plus 128 gigabyte, for 32 gigabytes Samsung Galaxy S7. Now, a lot of y'all might be thinking, damn, you got your head, rocked. But, I knew what I was getting into, and I feel, that I got what I wanted. That's what the big issue is. I got what I wanted, so I'm good. I ain't complaining, and I'm back like cook crack. So as you see right here, we got the phone. It's already out the box. I've been playing with it for a while. So see, it's the it's black onyx. That's the color of the phone. See, Galaxy S7. She's, fingerprint looked like I was eating, fried chicken all day. But I like it. Like I said, I just got it today, so I haven't had a chance yet to put a case on it. So it's been naked, since I had it. But we're gonna get into that in a minute. But let's check out what's in the box. I'll just take a little tour of the box. All the info right there. And this stuff, it says packaging contains Samsung Galaxy S7 pre-installed SIM card, wall USB charger, stereo headset, USB connector, quick reference guide, and product safety and warranty brochure. So that's what all comes in the packing, with this. So enough said. Let's crack open the packing and see what it's like. So I'm gonna say this. I like this box. I like the box. They used to give them the kind of sandpaper looking boxes. Man, they was crappy. I like these boxes. I like what they look like. They look a lot better to me. But let's not worry about that. So open it up. It's another little box. And then you slide that open. You got the normal Samsung tray. I think Apple has it too with their joints. So always keep your box, man. Because like I said, I traded my phone, and a lot of people, they make people feel a lot better when you trade somebody something and you got all that would have came with it. People feel a lot better. I know I feel better when I get it. So everything fell out the box like I didn't want it to. This is like all your reading material, and here you can read. This is the USB connector. Which I mean, honestly, I'm being 100. I don't know the purpose of that, because I don't know, whatever. But you got your USB connector right here. You got your fast charging. It's like the brick, you know, almost like the iPhone brick, but not actually a brick. And then right here, you got your cable. You know, my joint ain't zooming, so it's on automatic zoom focus, but you know, it struggles sometimes. And then they even doctored up the headphones and put them in a you know, tinted case instead of giving you the, you know, the all white regular. So that's that. Now let's get into the phone. Let me give you a little bit of history and background on the phone. Now this phone right here, being, you know, fairly new, will run you anywhere from $600, $700, $800, $900, depending on where you get it and, you know, how you get it. So it'll run you a couple dollars. Like I said, the color black onyx. I think they have another color, which is the gold. I think they have gold. They might have silver. I'm not 100% on that. This is the 32 gigabyte model. So it's 32 gigabytes. What else? It's a unibody. So for you who don't know what a unibody is, it means it's all one piece. You know what I mean? So everything on here is one piece. It's not like the old phones, Samsungs, where you could pop the back off, take the battery out, put the memory card in, SD card, all that. No, it's done with that. No more SD card. I mean, no more you know, slide on the back for all of that. So let me go over the body. Right here you got, it's not technically a rocker, so it's, you know, your volume up and down right there. Switch to the reverse side. You got the power button right here. Go to the top. If you see that hole right there, it's a microphone. You can see that, probably too close. And then you see this one. This is your SIM card tray, and it actually has an expandable memory card tray. So Samsung, listen, you know what I mean, people wasn't feeling it on the S6s that, you know, you didn't have no expandable memory. So now you're expanding the memory right there. Up here you got your earphone, you know, where you listen. You got your camera and flash and all that stuff up there as usual. You got your home button down here in the same usual position. You got your speaker down here. You got your I'm pretty sure it's a 3.5 millimeter jack right there. You got your mini USB port right there. You got a microphone right there. Now, just like the iPhone 6s, the 6 series, you see that little stripe right there? That's the antenna stripes. You know what I mean? So that's what's gonna give you connectivity. You got a 12 megapixel camera in the back, 5 megapixel camera in front. That's pretty much the body. Now, I'm gonna explain to you something I don't like about the body, which I kind of noticed earlier. You know, if you look, you see, if I hold the phone straight up and up like that, and you see the volume buttons are up here, but then the power button is way down here. And I kind of don't like that. It kind of just feels awkward. And I know you don't want it to where you're holding it like this and you're hitting all the buttons, but I got big hands anyway. So if I'm holding it like that, I'm holding all the buttons anyway. So it don't make a difference. But it just seems like a flaw, like a design flaw, to have your volumes up so high and then have, you know, your power button almost resting in the middle. But, you know, that's just me. It ain't, you know, nothing severe. It's just, you know, how I felt. It's something I noticed. So what else we gonna get it? Like I said, you got the added SD slot. There was no SD slot on the S6, so that's up here with that's up here with your SIM card. So you pop out that SIM card tray, which I hate these things. I hate popping out that SIM card tray. Even, you know, when you have the SIM card little John right there, it's still it still ain't nice to get out. So you got that. It is for fast charging capability. One thing that I did notice when I was downloading all my apps is that this phone like got seriously hot, and like my wife grabbed it and wanted to see what it was about, and she was like, yo, why your phone so hot? And I'm like, I don't know, but like I said, I was going crazy downloading all my apps that I usually have. So I mean, that could have been a reason, but in watching videos about the phone and reading, people say that it did heat up, and like I said, it got extremely hot. It wasn't charging. All it was doing was downloading apps. So that's something you need to be cautious of, that the phone gets severely hot. And it says, if you read check out a couple things, it'll tell you that if you when you're charging the phone, that it can get severely hot because of the fast charging. So the phone can get really hot. Something to watch out for. Just wanted to put you up on game. Like I said, it's fast charging, phone heats up, wireless charging. So the S7 has wireless charging capability where you could just sit it on one of them docks, bang bang, and it'll just charge. Now I'm pretty sure the fast charge from 0, it'll get you charged up, and I think it was 2 hours or an hour, 2 hours, something like that. But with the wireless charging, if you set it on the dock from 0 and you try and get charged up, it's gonna run a little longer, because this fast charging capability is built to get you charged up really quick. So if you go wireless, it's not gonna have that same capability like it's supposed to. Another thing is that it's waterproof. A lot of people are into the waterproof kick, like, oh, I like the waterproof phone. So that's a big thing, like I said, that a lot of people like, is that the phone's waterproof. If you watch the videos with was it Lil Wayne and Wesley Snipes and all that, they got pouring champagne on it, to show you that it's waterproof. And Samsung is really pushing that. They're really pushing that waterproof thing a lot, which is something you should push, because it's a real strong thing to do. So I forgot to put my phone in airplane mode, so excuse me while I make this text message real quick. So like I said, it's a hot feature to have, and I know a lot of people are anxious and very happy to have the happy to have that capability. So next thing is I'll tell you about the waterproof. It's waterproof from, I think, 5 to 6 feet. So if you submerge your phone 5 to 6 feet deep in whatever, water, hopefully, 5 to 6 feet for 30 minutes, up to 30 minutes. So they're saying that your phone will remain undamaged in 5 to 6 feet deep of water for up to 30 minutes. So if you leave your phone in the water for 30 minutes, you don't want it anyway. So I'm not gonna do a water test, because like I said, this phone is my phone, so I can't afford for the waterproof not to work. So we ain't gonna do that. But like I said, The weight of the phone, 5.4 ounces. Not that heavy, not big, not, you know, a monster by any means. The dimensions is 142.4 by 69.6 by 7.9. So that's the dimensions for the S7. It runs Android 6.0 Marshmallow. So, you know, if you keep up on the OSs and stuff like that, you know, Marshmallow is a pretty decent one. It's a 2.15 gigahertz, 1.66 gigahertz quad core. You know, I don't really get into all them type of specs. That's not me, but I just throw it out there for people who really care about that. Like I said, you can expand the memory from 32 to 64 gigabytes. That's what you can. That's the different models. You can get a 32 and a 64, and you can expand the memory to the internal memory. It comes with 4 gigabytes of RAM. Brand new fingerprint sensor. Let me tell you that before my iPhone, I had the iPhone 6s Plus. Then before that I had the iPhone 6s. So like the phone I had before that was the Samsung Galaxy Note Edge, and that's the one that had the, you know, the edge on the display and stuff like that. Great phone. But one thing that Samsung was lacking at that time was the fingerprint scanner. Fingerprint scanner was horrible. Like, it was so bad that, like, I had to take it off. Like, I couldn't use it because it was, like, unusable. Like, it might have worked 32% of the time, and that's even a stretch. I'm being nice by saying it worked 32% of the time. Was not really, you know, with my iPhone. On my iPhone, I love the fingerprint scanner. It worked damn near 100% of the time. I'm gonna say it worked 92% of the time, because I did have some times where I had to, you know, put in my password because it wouldn't work on my finger. But you know, if your finger gets wet or anything like that, it tends not to work. So I was skeptical about the fingerprint scanner on the Samsung S7. Checked it out, ran with it, tried some tests, and just like that, you know what I mean. Now I had one problem with it, and that was earlier today. I don't know if it was my finger alignment or what was going on, but it just wouldn't do it, and it actually locked me out for like 30 seconds, and it's like, try again in 30 seconds, you know what I mean, or something like that. So I did that, and now I'm back. And like I said, it's improved. So I definitely could say that I like the fingerprint scanner on the Samsung Galaxy S7. So it's up to the standard, you know, it meets the code. It's up to code. So I'm back. I don't know what actually happened with that. My camera just cut off, you know. Well, it didn't cut off, but it stopped recording by itself. So don't really know what that's about. I'll work on it. I'll get it, you know what I mean, to where I want it. Now, trying to just get my autofocus up, you know what I mean. So I was telling you about the fingerprint scanner. There you go. I was telling you about the fingerprint scanner and how, you know what I mean, start it up, bang it's up, turn it off, start it up, bang it's up, you know what I mean. So that was 100. That was working perfectly. It works perfectly, so I can't, you know what I mean, complain about that. I can say that's up to par. And then I'm gonna just take you through a few things in the phone. Now, you know, I got all my downloaded apps. I'm gonna take you to the camera. The camera's pretty decent. It's telling me that I just put my SIM card in. I mean, my SD card. So it's telling me that I got one in. And what you want to do when you got your SIM card, I mean, your SD card in is you want to put storage location, and you don't want to put it on your phone, you want it on your SD card. So I don't know if y'all can see that. You know what I mean? You go to storage location, push that, and then you want to put it on your SD card. So that's what you want to do. So all your pictures are saved to that. But you know what I mean, that's pretty good quality. Let me see, I took some pictures earlier. Let me see how good they is. I don't want to put nobody out there. Oh yeah, my wife's birthday, so we went out to the Fridays to eat. That's autofocus is like being stupid. I got it on. There we go. It's kind of working a little better, but you can't really get the great quality of it. But man, this picture's really good. But yeah, back into the camera. You know what I mean? You could change all your settings in here. You could change right here. You can change the picture size. So you go in there, you can change it from full HD, from 12 megapixels down to 6, and all that, you know, other stuff you can mess with. And then if you get out of there and then you say you went to the front facing camera, bang, let's see, you went to the front facing camera. Who's that guy? Yeah, which looks pretty good. I mean, you go to the front facing camera and you can change it, you know, from 5 megapixels to 3.8 megapixels to 3.7 megapixels. So that looks pretty good, if I must say so myself. But switching back to the other video, you see right there. So like I said, a lot of features. And you can change the modes, you know, auto mode, you can go pro, you can go select focus, where that's where you like blur out stuff, panorama, video collage. There's a whole bunch of different like little filters or whatever, you know what I mean. And you can download more if you just go up there, click that, to take you, you know what I mean, somewhere you can download more. A lot of features with the camera. A lot of people say that this is the best camera ever on a cell phone. You know what I mean? That's what they say. Best camera ever on a cell phone. So let me get into some other stuff. Let me put my phone on I'm put my phone on airplane mode just so nothing happens. I don't get no calls or nothing like that. Alright, so I lost my internet connection because I went in airplane mode. So this right here is quick settings, and you set these up to where you could pick 9 different settings. You know what I mean? You can edit it right there, and you pick, you know, the 9 settings that you'll probably use the most, and then you put them up there. Now I chose, you know, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, sounds and vibration, ringtones, notifications, you know, stuff like that I liked. My battery, you know, I could check my battery from right there. That's the stuff that I liked. So you go down to let me see, I'm gonna show you notifications. There ain't really nothing in notifications that really you need to know. Let me go to storage. I'm gonna go to storage right here. So if you go to storage, you see right here it says 18.86 gigabytes used out of 32 gigabytes. Can y'all see that? Yeah, so that's what I'm using so far, and that's internal storage, you know what I mean. But I've yet to take the stuff, you know, from my I'm messing with the autofocus on it, seeing what it's about. But I've yet to, you know, I started off without my SD card, and so a lot of things that I downloaded on here are actually on the phone, and I'm gonna move them to the memory card. You see right here it says SD card, and it says 3.72 gigabytes used of 14.83. It's a 16 gigabyte card, but you know, you don't never get all of what you pay for. Now you see I can unmount it right there. I can unmount it or I can format it. I don't want to do neither one of those right now. And same with that internal storage right here. You click that, it'll tell you all where your storage is going to, you know, total space, available space, system memory, your apps, how much your apps is taking up, your pictures and whatnot. That's a way to find that out. and this is just kind of a little tutorial for people who's not used to, you know, the Samsung brand. Now you go down to battery, and you see right here you have battery. We have power saving mode. Now that's when you out, you know what I mean? You got to put you down to your last, you know, few bars. And power saving mode will probably give you, you know, an hour depending on what you at. So if I show you right here, if I hit power saving mode and it says start power saving mode immediately. Now it save battery power by limiting your phone's performance, limiting vibration feedback, restricting location services, and most background data. So it cuts off a lot. There's a lot that you're not going to be able to do, but if you worried about your phone dying and you ain't got no way to charge it and you're going to be out for a while, you're not worried about that. You just want your phone to be able to make phone calls, you know what I mean, and maybe some text messages. So that's power saving mode. Now if you go ultra power saving mode, everything goes grayscale. You know what I mean? So everything reverts to grayscale. You'll save battery power by applying a simplified grayscale theme to your home screen and limiting the number of usable apps. So in ultra power saving mode, you can choose a few apps, you know, that you want to still come through and still be able to use. But location services will be turned off when using ultra power saving mode. Changing the color to grayscale, restricting application used by to only essential applications and those selected by you. So you your data, everything, you know, is basically slim. You slimming everything down, trimming off the fat when you go ultra power saving mode. But when you go ultra power saving mode, that's like, let's just say you out at the club, you know, you was taking selfies and Instagram and then, you know, just killing your phone battery, and you know, you realize, look, I don't be out, you know what I mean, I just met this little you know thing and I ain't going home, you know what I mean, I'm gonna be out kicking it, partying. So you know, you got to go ultra power save mode and with no charger, you know what I mean. So that's what you want to be able to do. You see where it says fast cable charging, and it says charge your phone faster than the standard cable charger. So the cord that it comes with is the fast charger. It says your phone's temperature may increase while fast charging. So it's telling you right there that the phone gonna get hot when you doing fast charging. So be prepared. Don't sleep with it on your pillow, because you might wake up like Michael Jackson. You're due on fire, so you might want to chill out with that one. Show battery percentage. I always want my battery percentage showing up there, so I always know what I'm sitting at. It says my usage, you know what I mean. I've been on this thing all day. I charged it a little bit one time today, and then I charged it to full later on in the day. So you see I'm back down to 37%. I've been going hard. So, you know what I mean, it says I was 100% at 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock, that's when I went, charged it all the way. And you see I put a little charge in it. It wasn't 1 a.m., but whatever. So this right here, it'll tell you it says recent battery usage. It says I have 4 hours and 22 minutes and 43 seconds on the battery right now. And that's not what I wanted. And then it tells you, you know, everything that's eating up your battery at the present moment too. So, you know, the biggest thing eating up my battery right now is the Android system. So, you know, I could shut all that out, but I don't want to right now. Another thing in the phone that most people should know about, I think, is you go to applications. A lot of bloatware, a lot of, you know, BS apps that you don't need. Now say, let me see, I'm gonna go application manager. That's where I'm gonna go. Now I'm gonna try to Amazon. I don't really use Amazon Kindle. I use Amazon, but I don't use Amazon Kindle. So say I don't want to use this, I don't want this popping up, I don't want to see this. So what I do is you click it, and then you just go to disable. And then it tells you if you disable a built-in app, this may cause problems with other apps. Your data will also be deleted. Like I said, I don't use that app, so I don't care. So it's not going to delete the app. You can't delete it without like jailbreaking and all that. So all I did was uninstall it. I basically just stopped it from popping up. You know what I mean? So that's what you want to do with bloatware, you know, things and stuff like that. Let me see if I can find another one real quick. Flipboard. Don't use Flipboard. I can disable Flipboard. And now Flipboard will be disabled as well. So that's just a way to disable apps and you know, that you don't really need or you don't really use. Now they got this thing called themes. Now I haven't really gotten into it. I'm not really a theme type guy, you know what I mean? I keep my stuff, you know, nice and you know, whatever. But right here you see there's themes. This is the default theme up here. You can add more themes down there. You see over here is Love Blossom, and you could pay $2.99. This one right here is $123. Like 123 is just it's an odd price. Like 123, like that's just the odd price. But there's a whole bunch of ones. I mean, there's free ones. I don't really, like I said, I don't get into that stuff, so I didn't download any of those themes. But if you into themes and stuff like that, definitely check out them themes. Location services, I always keep my location services on. Lock screen and security, I got the fingerprint lock on lock screen, and then I got the pattern on there too. So you know, you might want to use that to keep people out of your phone. Oh, let me see. Easy mode for people who feel like, oh, this phone is too complicated, it's too much, I can't handle it. Break it down. You go to easy mode. See, right now it's two modes, standard and easy. Now what you do is you just go there, click easy mode. It'll cut off like a whole bunch of other stuff in the phone, and it'll just make the phone real basic to where it's easier to use. You see, you just got your apps just like that. It ain't, you know, all like it was. It just makes it easy, and they big as hell too. So you go to more apps, you click the more apps, you see, like everything, this is basic. So that's the way they you know, that's the way that, you know, easy mode goes for you. But you know what I mean, if you an animal and you know what you're doing with this thing, you know the sky's limited, and the sky is the limit. Go back to standard mode. Like I said, easy, nothing. That's if, you know, like I said, it's your level of comfortability. If this your first Android device, you might feel like this is too much. You know, a lot of iPhone people, you know, they seem like, oh, you know, this is too much. I'm lost. I don't know what to do. Calm down, you know what I mean? It's just like a woman. You gotta learn that thing first. You just can't jump in and decide, you know, did you want to test drive it? You know, you gotta learn how to handle them curves first. But you know, I'm getting out of character. But like I said, easy mode. This your accounts right here. You hit that, it's like your Facebook, Google, you know, all your major accounts on here that they really rock with. If you want to back up and restore your phone from like factory reset it, you just hit that factory reset, erase everything up out of there. That's you gonna lose all your data and everything with that one. So that's how you do that. Let me just jump right down here. See where it says system updates. You got to check this frequently. You know, with Samsung, you always want to check, and then you hit right here, check for new data. It says network is not available because I cut off the internet and I'm on airplane mode. But that's what you do. You check this, you know, often. I say that once a week, you know what I mean? If you pick a dedicated day and just check it, you know what I mean? So you be up on top of your software and stuff like that, because there's always updates, you know what I mean? So you want to be up on that updates thing. Accessibility is like if you had problem hearing, if you want to like have your camera flash whenever your flash, you know, flash whenever you get a text message or a phone call or something like that. All that stuff for people with, you know, maybe have a disability or a little harder hearing or seeing their device. Help really takes you into the phone and stuff like that. About the phone, it tells you show you the icon glossary, where you know you can look at what everything means. Status, it tells you, you know, no, my battery status is not charging. You see that battery level at 36%. Make sure y'all can see that. Battery level at 36%. what was it, factory data reset. It was 4/5/16, so it was today. Signal strength, it tells you all that stuff if you go there. And even if you check in some of this stuff, you can check out the hardware and all that other stuff in there. Let me see what else I gotta tell y'all, what I gotta talk to the people about. One thing that I like about Android phones compared to Apple phones is ringtones. Like, you don't have to buy your ringtones and stuff like that. Like, let me show you something real quick. Like, if I put in here and I say Young Thug, spell Young wrong. I'm sitting there trying to look at the screen. Young Thug, best friend. I can't spell today. Best friend MP3 download. So I do that and search it. Young Thug MP3. Shit, I forgot I'm in airplane mode. Alright, let me cut that off. Let me cut off airplane mode real quick. Back out. Let's try it again. Young Thug best friend. So see right here, you can just pick one and download it. So I'm gonna pick that one where you can download and stream it. I'm gonna click download, and you see up here, you pull that down, it says Young Thug. This thing be taking forever to fucking auto, there you go. Well, it says Young Thug best friend. So you just click it. Pick how you want to play it. The full app.
Why self a life, bitch? I spent a couple hundreds today. I done cut back on that lean, I'm on that hand.
Like I said though, you can't do that on an Apple phone. You know, the way you got to do it on an Apple phone is you got to download it on the computer, and then you got to put it in iTunes and then transfer it from iTunes onto your phone. It's a lot of, you know, BS that you shouldn't have to do, but you got to do it. You know, if that's what you like, that's what you got to do. Like I said, that's an easy way to download music onto your Galaxy device. Easy way, easy. Let me see what else I'm gonna show you guys. Oh yeah, if you want to change your app, say this is your front one. You see, it's the home right there. It's a little home down there. That means it's your home page. So when you move it, you're on the next one, and vice versa, whatever. So say you don't want this eBay app up here. See, I got eBay up there. I don't know what happened there. I clicked some. So say you don't want that eBay app up there. You long press it, and then you move up to where it says move apps, and you can move it. So you can put a whole bunch of items, a whole bunch of apps up there, and when you put them up there, you scroll pages, and then you can put the app up there. But I'm gonna keep mine the same way. So you just click it, and it drops back down to where it was. But if you I'll show you on the last page. So say I wanted to move this GoNandy app, so I'll put it to move apps, and then I want to put it down here. I just click it. I just hit here. I don't think there's no space over there. But you would just do that. You click the page and it would go there. Or you click that and it would go there. That's what I was doing wrong. So that's not hard to do. A way to get to all the apps, you just pinch. You know what I mean? That'll pop up. You see Flipboard has been deactivated, so that's not gonna pop up. You can scroll through. I can make this one my home one. I can make any one of these my home ones. You can change. You can also change the screen grid, so you can go from 4x4, which is what I keep on. I keep on 4x4. You can go 4x5, and you can go 5x5. You know what I mean? But I keep it on 4x4. Also, you can get into your widgets. And for y'all that don't know what a widget is, you see this little flashlight up there? That's a widget. So instead of me having to go into the app, to get onto the flashlight, I just will click a widget and it will pop up. Same with well, this is the actual widget, but I will click that, and that's, you know, how it will go on and off instead of me having to go into the app. You see, with the widget, you just click it and you see the light flash going on and off, the flashlight. But with the app, if I actually click the app, it opens up the app. So that's the difference between a widget and the app. With the widget, it just turns on, or you do whatever you want. With the app, it actually opens up. You know what I mean? So that's a little something different for y'all. I'd always advise that you use your widgets, your widgets, and you get a flashlight. You know what I mean? You never know when you need a flashlight. Another thing, if you pinch it, you can get to your themes. So you want to change them themes up right there, you can do it. You can change your wallpapers. So right there with the pinch, go to your wallpaper, pick one of these, set as wallpaper, funny color lines. You could do whatever. You know what I mean? Let me see. Can't think of nothing else. I'm trying to think of everything that I want to get to y'all. I went about the body. If you into like S health or anything, you put your finger on that. Tell you, let me see. Let me find S health though. I don't know where I put it at. It might be in Samsung apps or something like that. S health, yeah. See, they troll you and put all your stuff into one thing. So that's what you got to deal with. But let me see. So what you do is you take this little pressure, the sensor right here. You just really lightly lay your finger on it, and it'll tell you your blood pressure, so, or your heart rate. So that's what we're gonna do. So 69 beats per minute is what my heart rate is at, which is in between the average resting range. So I'm good. You know what I mean? I'm good, baby. I save it, track my progress and everything. Other things that you can do is stress. I think there's a sleep one where you can check your sleep, your water intake. There's a lot of stuff that you can do with this. If you really like a health nut, or you just want to stay up on the little things, you know what I mean? Like your blood pressure, well, not your blood pressure, your heart rate, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So it's a good app to have. Let me see. Went over that. When you get a Samsung device, and I can't speak for all Androids because I really only had Samsung when it comes to Androids, but Google is big on there. You know what I mean? So Google, you're gonna have your Google app. You're gonna have Google Chrome. You're gonna have Google emails, Google Maps. YouTube is thrown in with Google. You got Drive. You got Play Movies. I ain't never used that. Hangouts. I ain't never used that. Your photos, I never really used that. And you got Android Pay, which I think is the same as Samsung Pay. I never used none of them. When I had my Apple, I never used Apple Pay. You know what I mean? It's just me. So it's gonna be Google heavy with them apps. Samsung, so that's Milk is an app I never use. My files are like music, emails, S Voice, and S Health. Now S Voice is not really that good. Windows got Katana, and you know everybody knows Siri. So out of the three, I would definitely say Siri's the best, and I think Katana is a little bit better than S Voice. I never use S Voice, you know what I mean? So it's kind of cheeks anyway, so I can't really mess with it. Let me see what else. That's basically it. I don't think there's nothing else that I can get into with y'all, man. You see, you know, the phone's been great. It's been no lag, man. I haven't closed the app all day, so like I just got tons and tons and tons and tons and tons and tons of apps. And you see how it rolled, man. It moved like a champ. You know what I mean? With no problems. It moved like a champ. So that's what you want, man. You want your phone to just scroll right through them apps. You know what I mean? Let me show y'all how to multitask. You see there's a little menu button right here. I hit that wrong. My bad. Double tap the menu button. No, not that one. Hold the menu button. That's what you do. Hold the menu button and say I want to pull up eBay, so I drop eBay in there, and then say I wanted to look at my calendar at the same time. So you see I got eBay at the top, I got my calendar at the bottom, so I can, you know, check out what's going on in my calendar, and then be like, well, I want to get this, you know, payday is what day, you know, payday is this day. So, and then you could take this little bubble right here, and you could add that, refreshed it. I didn't want to do that. You can make it smaller, so where eBay gets 60-40 split, 70-30 split, you can move it up to where the calendar gets the most. Then you can, you know what I mean, you can tap it, and when you tap it, you can do, was it this one? And it gives you all of it gives you all eBay. You know what I mean? Then you hold it again. If you hold it again, go back to my calendar, click the little bubble on there, and then you hit that one. It swaps them. So now my calendar's up top, eBay's at the bottom. Hold it again, press that. It says you can drag an image or a photograph of a text into the split screen. So excuse me, if I wanted to do that, but I don't want to do that. And then with this one, you see it closes it out, but it's not really closed out. It's a little bubble up here. You see that little bubble? And I can just move that bubble around. Then I can hold it again. I think I can make eBay that bubble too. Yeah, but yeah, so that's how you multitask. That's how you do it. And you hit that one, and so I hit the X, close it out. This is how you kill all your apps at once. You can go close all, kills everything at once. double tap. Oh, let me show you this. This is what a lot of people been lobbying for. They've been wanting it. Is, you know, how everything social media, you know what I mean, you want to catch everything, you know, quickly as it happens. So an accident happened, you want to be the first one with your camera flash and getting it on video or camera or whatever, you know, a picture. You see somebody fighting, you want to be the first one getting it on. You know, anything, you know how everything is nowadays. So now what they have is, it's a double tap the home button, take you straight to your camera, and bang, you shooting already. You know what I mean? So that's dope right there. So from anywhere, like I could be, say I'm on say I'm in my contacts, I ain't got nobody's number in there, but say I'm in my contacts and I just go double click, it's gonna take me to my camera, you know what I mean, straight off the rip. But that right there is dope. So I mean, that's just something that a lot of people might not know about, you know what I mean. So I'm gonna see if this works. If this works, I'm gonna show y'all this. Let me see. Go to my location services. See, that's why you can have your location services up top, so you know where everything is. My location is on. High accuracy. It's on. Improve accuracy, all that's on. Alright. Well, we ain't gonna get into that because I don't think it's gonna work the way I want it to work, and I don't wanna make myself look stupid. But yeah, the double tap, when you do the double tap, you know what I mean, like that, and the way to turn that on or off is in the camera. If you go to the actual camera, and where's the settings at on there? There we go. And then you go up to the little gear, and then quick launch. That's what it is. You go to quick launch, open the camera by pressing the home button twice. Quickly, you know what I mean. So that's what that is. Always turn your shutter sound off, man, in case you want to bust or something and you want to catch somebody in some foul, you know, predicament or whatever. You want to catch some chick or something who look pretty decent, you want to get a snap of her, share it with your people. You want that shutter sound off at all times. I always keep my review pictures off, you know, because I don't have no need for that. Tracking is automatic autofocus, you know. If that's what you want to keep on, you keep it on. I'm gonna keep mine off. Motion videos. Now motion videos are kind of the same as Apple when they had the I forget what it's even called, but when the live photos, that's what it's called. It's called live photos. So if you turn this on, I turn on motion photos, then I back out and say I want to take a picture, and I'm gonna take a picture of the box, you know what I mean. And it's not just taking a regular picture, it's taking kind of a live photo to where you can click it and you see it's like a short video clip. You know what I mean? It's like a short video clip. I don't think you can hold it in like iPhone with the capacitive touch and all that stuff. You just click the little play and it, you know, you see it. So it's not showing, it's live right there. But that's, you know, something, if you like it, you keep it on. I don't keep it on. I just want to show you guys. Rear camera, showed you all that. Let me show you the capabilities. You got to go down to Full HD 1920 by 1080p to get 60 frames per second. Anything else, you're gonna get 30 frames per second. You know what I mean? So if you're shooting in in the QHD or you shooting in the Ultra HD to 4K, you only gonna get 30 frames per second. You know what I mean? So, granted, that looks dope, and it takes up a lot more memory space too. You know, when you shooting in them Ultra HDs and stuff like that. But I mean, it's worth it in the look of your videos and all that stuff. But that's if that's what you're into. Play stores where you get everything. You go get your apps. If there's an app that you want to use, you go to the Play Store and you download your apps there. Paper Toss, I used to play that. That's where you get everything. Oh, you see, I got my Craigslist. I gotta get my Craigslist popping. What else? This is where you set up your emails. There, you could put Gmail in there too, but you know, you got all your other email clients in there where you can use those. With Google, you download the Gmail app and you know, set up your Google account. And there, when you set up your Google account, you put your Google email in there. Then when you get on Chrome, you just log into your Google account and you get in there like that. That's basically it, man. I know I done kept y'all here for a nice little grip. But like I said, I like everything rearranged. I do my thing on that. So this is basically the last page where I put a lot of the apps that I ain't really got space for or that I really don't use a lot. I put them in the back. You know, but like I said, with the widgets, like say you see the flashlight right there, it's a 1x1, so that's the size of it. You can, you know, use all your different widgets, magnifier, a message plus. I would advise getting message plus. I think it actually comes with message plus, but before you had to download message plus and then you had to make it like your default messenger. Oh, this is a good one. I forgot about this one. Yeah, my data. That's a good one. I like that. So you keep that back there and you know, you connect to it and it tells you, you know, where you at data wise. So you make sure you don't be running over your data, you know, and I got 3 other people on my line, so I got to make sure, you know, everybody don't be running over they data, you know, I got to do that. Ustream, you could put up a Ustream widget, so you could just go to the widget, bang, and start recording right on Ustream. You know what I mean? That's what you like. You can search for more widgets if there's something you want to see. Like I said, I always get the flashlight widget. I don't really use too many other widgets. I always get the Google widget, you know what I mean? So you could just go to Google, like, you know, bang, and get into what you need to get into on Google. But any questions, man, y'all hit your boy up, holla at your boy. I'm gonna probably do some videos pretty soon about some cases, you know, because I gotta get some cases. I gotta put some cases on there. So holla at your boy pretty soon about some cases. I'm gonna make some videos about that. I guess I'll make some videos about how to put in the SIM card and how to put in the SD card, and I'm gonna make a video probably about my apps that I use. I'm gonna do a couple other videos, but you know what I mean, this is what I got done so far. I'm willing to do. It's 3. Let me see what time it is. What time did I say on there? Yeah, see that? Let me focus. My camera be acting like you don't know how to focus. Still ain't focused. I gotta get that in order, cause I don't like that. But it's 3:30 in the morning. It's your boy Dio. I'm out of here. Urban Tech Reviews.